50 Cent versus Rick Ross, it's been how long?
Is it 2003? Why are we talking about this?
No, because it's been over a decade. And I just want to ask the question, like, who really won? Now that we look back, because that was a moment in hip-hop. That was a special time. It was super fun. It was crazy. The baby mamas, the tapes he put out, the back and forth, the disses. And who really won now? Now that we look back, because, I mean, you got 50 in his position with the television shows, the, series, and somewhat of a music career. He puts out singles once in a while with the liquor, with the just the amount of money and stuff he's done. You got Rick Ross that's still coming out with great albums. That's just, I mean, this nigga's just amazing. Yeah. All his businesses, his partnerships, his brand. But 50 is a powerhouse too. Like, so who really won in that situation, or did they both win? Or did somebody take a little bit of loss now that we look at it?
I think that's the perfect answer. I think they both won. Because I think Rick Ross won the battle and 50 Cent won the war. Because Rick Ross lost a lot of credibility with a lot of people as far as who he was. Yeah. Mind you, these people have no idea what they're talking about. Because everybody somebody say Ross is certified for real. So it's not, they wrong. But to the world, it was something. It was a real blow. And then, with your baby mom and all that other shit, it was a real thing that hurt Ross, but it made him too. Yeah. Remember, I did my What If 50 thing, and I said the shit about Ross. Ross grew so much from the 50 shit that he never turned down since that point. He'd been better musically, lyrically. 50 put that spark into Ross. Ross is a different Ross after the 50 battle. Yeah. The new Ross comes from the 50 battle. You get what I'm saying? He was trying to battle Eminem too, but that's another story. He ain't like neither one of them niggas. And 50 won. I don't even think he won because he beat Ross. 50 just kept winning. Like 50, I don't think 50 was too hurt by the war. Even though Ross, all right, so Ross won on the records. Yeah. 50 still had the bigger brand. So at the end of the day, Ross got a W in hip hop, and 50 just continued to be a marketing genius and brand expert.
Yeah, I mean, I know that was 50's like method. That was his marketing method, like from the beginning with How to Rob. But did it at some point damage him when he created this brand of like a Joker, where it was like 50 is super immature and he's constantly beefing with people?
Well, it did.
Did it hurt him like a little bit?
It did at a point, for sure, because people started seeing through the antics. They started saying, okay, 50 got another album coming out. He's about to beef with somebody. Yeah. Game took it from 50. Game is like mini 50, right? But better rapper. And yeah, so it turned on him for a while, but I'll tell you what, when he created an Instagram, it started working for him again.
Right, his Instagram is popping.
So it's good that 50, listen, one thing 50 always did was stick to his guns. Yeah. When he started doing that fucking singing rap shit, way before Drake, mind you, he stuck to his guns in that it was going to work. Because you got to realize how funny that sounded.
So 50 really, let's be clear, 50 Cent is really a troll.
50 Cent been a troll since 1998. Right. How to Rob is a troll.
Correct. Yeah.
Ghetto Quran is a troll.
So when we look at the whole, because one thing 50 is really good at, he will diss you, and that diss will last a lifetime. It'll hurt so bad. Like the fact that he said that Rick Ross was actually a CO when he was saying, "Yo, I'm the biggest drug boss," and I'm right? That still sticks, because people still have that conversation when they talk about Rick Ross once in a while. They still say, "Yeah, but he a CEO though." When
50 say it, it just, the world gets it. Like his tape, Rick Ross Baby Mom tape, that was out before 50. 50 didn't put that out. Rick Ross being a CEO, Trick Daddy put that out. Yeah. 50 didn't put that out, but when 50 do it, he gonna do it in a way where it's so entertaining that it's sticking in your head. And that's why Cameron was the best match for 50, because Cam is the same nigga. So that's how Cam beat 50. When he started doing 50 shit, and it was funnier than when 50 was doing it, the Curtis shit, and then 50 started trying to do Pimpin' Curly. Yeah. We gotta talk about that battle another time. But yeah, I think ultimately 50 wasn't too hurt by it, and Ross leveled up from it. So yeah, I would say they both won.
Yeah, and I think they did. I think they both won because it's the making of it creates the making of these biggest entities. Like, it's something about, even if you get injured in a fight, the fact that you had the fight, the fact that the world was watching, and the fact that you overcame it and you still here. Like, you know what I mean? Because Rick Ross, he showed that, like, I mean, you can you could penetrate me somewhat, but I'm still going to be, like, my armor might be a little scaffed up, fucked up, but it's still here. And 50 showed that over again. I mean, 50 has gone so far where he be in courts, he lose deals, but he stay consistent in his brand.
Sometimes you need them scratches, though.
Yeah.
Like, especially in hip-hop. You look crazy when you ain't got no scratches and you at the top. That's why Drake was trying to find a battle after a while.
That's why what Meek did to Drake, it put Drake in a perfect position because he was so not respected still by a lot of niggas. He was still a singing ass rapper, but when that battle, quote unquote battle type rapper nigga that's from Philly that was supposed to go in because that's what Philly rappers do, when he was silent and really didn't go for that, and Drake did something, it didn't even matter if it was the most this or that. It was like, yo, that nigga got you, dog.
We got it.
It had me rethinking Drake because I wasn't even a Drake fan before that moment. But I said I respect it.
But niggas, and me and Sandman talked about this. Niggas that really was locked in, we knew how dangerous Drake was. We were just waiting for it to happen.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need these moments where the world can see, yo, I'm whatever you was hesitant about me, now you see who I am.
Facts.
Now you see, now I can get my title and I can have my position because it's earned in hip hop. Because when you look at Jay, when you look at Beanie Siegel, when you look at DMX, you hear about these battles, whether it be in the projects, where it was in some studio,
in the studio,
wherever it was, where they was like, yo, remember that time so and so battle was crazy. This is how you build your name, and you need that.
Nah, that's a fact. It's people who I battle that's names that when I say in the city, yo, I battle such and such. There's a level of respect that wouldn't be there otherwise. Yeah. So you gotta do it.
And see, that's the problem with these young rappers that's out right now. They can't even get them in the same room together, yet alone to actually battle each other.
Let's be clear, these niggas will shoot each other too.
I'm good just waking up. That's how I know I got one more chance to go and cash in and cake it up. Money trees, they throwing shade, just come and rick it up. Playing all day, the motherfucker, we make it up. Feel good, don't it? I feel good, don't it? Yeah, rent paid and a light.